Hi everybody, welcome to this episode of CANi Core, a series that is devoted to strengthening the core muscles, especially for us moms who tend to get lower backache. Why? Because we're moms, as well as for many men and women who tend to sit at desks all day. So yeah, this is going to help develop your core, help get a nice tone to it, but primarily we want to make sure that we don't have backaches, poor posture, and things like that as we get older. So, like we've always been doing, we're going to start off with a little stretching. This time we're going to do everything from a standing position, okay? So first, we're going to use our legs a little bit too, and our arms. So let's first start by coming over, 2, 3, good, 4, 5, kind of like giving ourselves a hug. Our right hand is over our left, and what we're going to do is use our hands to grab our back, and then we're going to kind of like pull it forward, engage the core, and just pull out those upper back muscles. And just hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Now, left hand over the right. Good. Just nice. Starting off with that. 4 and 5. Good. Left hand is now over the right. Grabbing back and pulling it in. Giving a nice squeeze. Nothing wrong with giving yourself a little hug from time to time. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Just let it go. All right, remember our 3 H's, head, heart, hips. We want to keep it all in a line, have all 4 corners of our feet really nicely secure on the ground. We're going to take our left hand up. We've done this before. Bring it over the top for a good side body stretch. Remember, we want the heart radiating outward. We want to focus on our left foot really grounding down. We don't want to feel like we're lifting up. We want to keep our feet evenly engaged on the ground. Good. Shoulders away from the ears. And slowly bring it down. Let's go to the right side up, and focusing on keeping my elbows away from my ears, my elbows, my shoulders. Hello. I guess elbows too. Good. Bringing it down. Crown of the head. I want to have a nice crown of the head to tailbone position, all rooted, all in one nice line. Ground down on that right foot. Don't lift it, and bring it down. Good. Let's now bring both hands up and do a slight, ever so slight back bend. We're not bending the back of our neck. We're still keeping the crown of our heads towards the ceiling. Good. And bring it down. I'm going to go to the side for this next one because we are, as I said, going to engage our legs. So once again, the 3 H's, head, heart, hips. I'm going to take my pelvis, draw it in a little bit to make sure I have nice even lines. My feet are about hip width apart. I'm going to put my hands on my hip. I'm going to really engage the core muscles. I'm going to keep my head straight, and I'm going to bend from the waist. I'm using my core muscles, pulling them in as I go forward, concentrating as if there's someone pulling at the top of my head, going in the opposite direction, tailbone in one, head in the other. Nice flat back, no slouching here, shoulders away from the ears. Gonna hold it, and slowly, slowly bring the hands down as far as you can go. If you want, you can heel toe your feet out a little bit more, and we're gonna walk over to one side. Doesn't matter which. The important thing is that we keep all 4 corners of the feet grounded. What that means is I don't want to, watch as I walk over to the other side to hold, I don't want to lift up. I don't want to feel like this part of my body is stretching up. In fact, if anything, I want to engage this to make sure that it's pressing down. Coming over to the side, if you need to bend your knees a little bit, please do so. If you need to use a block or a chair, you can do that as well, just to support yourself if you can't make it all the way to the ground, and that's okay. Good. Walk it to the center. Please support yourself as you heel toe, hip width apart. Nice forward fold. Bend the knees generously, please. Grab the elbows. Good. Move a little bit. Work out those kinks. Head yes. Shake your head yes and no, just to make sure you're nice and loose. Through the neck. And then now make sure you're pulling up, standing up, lifting up from the core. So I'm going to put my hands down, utilize my core muscles, and look, use that to roll up, nice and steady. Okay, from here, I'm going to have, once again, we're going to have our feet about hip width apart, okay? From here, we're going to utilize our lower abdominal muscles for this, okay? We're going to do it from standing. We're going to also utilize our upper back muscles and get a nice stretch in there. So you want to make sure you tuck your pelvis in a little bit. I'll turn to the side again so you could see this. So we don't want to have our butt out. We want to have it nice and straight, tucked in a little bit. You're going to bring your hands out, and then I'll turn and face the camera in a minute. We don't want to have our arms above our shoulders. We want to keep it down. We want to make sure that we're keeping our crown of our head radiated towards the ceiling. And what we're going to do is pull back, but as I'm pulling back and I'm trying to bring my lat muscles together, I'm bringing my head up, I'm concentrating on keeping it straight up without bending my neck back. And then from here, I'm going to bring it all in forward. Lightly touching the fingertips because I don't want to be using my arms, and also loosening up the glute muscles. Focus on not using that lower half of your body, the major muscles, to do the work. We tend to do that when we have one area of our body that's weak. We use the major muscles that make it a little bit easier, but then we're not going to get the strength that we want in the area we're trying to focus on. Good, and bring it out, and up, and in, and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back out. It doesn't seem like a lot, I know, but you'd be amazed. Tighten that back muscle, and look, bring it in, using and engaging the abdominal wall. Trying not to focus on my quads or my glutes to do the work. It's all in here. Working out just doesn't take the body, people. It takes the mind. You've got to really focus and concentrate on the area that you're trying to work on, and focus on the other parts of your body too, to make sure you're not compensating. Good, and out, and in. Keeping my fingertips light. I know it seems weird, but it's really helping me not utilize anything but my abdominal wall. Good. Last one. And out. Get that good stretch in. About sticking the butt out. Want to keep that straight. Not trying to hurt the lower back. And pull it in. Holding it. Holding it. and back down. Okay, from here we're going to do some standing oblique exercises. Now the key here is to keep the opposite leg, that's going to be our standing leg, really grounded to the ground. So my right leg, I really need to focus on all four corners of my foot, really firm on the ground. I'm going to lift and have my left leg and toes, my knees and toes, slightly turned out. I don't want to suddenly go like this, like I'm posing. I want to keep my hips squared, so I may do a little checklist here. Put my hands there. Good. Now I'm going to lightly bring my hands up. I'm not trying to bring it around the shoulders, keeping my head up, focusing on the 3 H's. I'm going to take my elbow, my left elbow, and I'm going to meet my left knee. One is not going higher or lower than the other. The goal here is to try to meet it in the middle. Ready, and go. 1, and down. 2, and down. See, I'm putting my toes. 3, lightly. Oh, gotta watch it. 4, this takes some concentration. 5, 6, 7, ooh, too fast. 8, oh, a little bit better. 9, good, 1, last one. 10, harder than it looks, especially since you want to work on not slamming the foot down. It's the oblique muscles that are holding all this up. Great. From here, I'm going to take our hands up. Remember, keep that posture where it needs to be, head over heart, heart over hips. And I bring my hands up, and I'm going to start by bringing my left leg up straight. If you can't go far, that's okay. We're not having you try out for any kind of color guard or kick line. Ready, and go. 1, notice how I'm bringing my upper body. 2, and lower body together. Good. 4, almost like a standing crunch. 5, good. 6, good. 7, there we go. 8, excellent. 9, 10, good. 11, 12, 13, 14, and you can go low. 15, you don't have to match. 16, look at this, I'm going slow. 17, 18, don't have to bring our legs high. 19, and 20. You can see that's why we stretched out the legs, which we're going to do again. From here, once again, give yourself 3, 4, 5, a nice hug. Tell yourself you're doing great. I'm working on my core, man. Good. And out. Left. Good. Start. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Self a little hug. Pull the muscles. Excellent. Good. Feet a little more than hip width apart. Pelvis brought forward a little bit. Engage the core. Bend down straight. Visualizing as if your back, your spine is one straight line. Good. Bring it down. Oh, bend the knees if you have to. Walk over to one side. Hey, and if you can't go down here, you can go here. That's okay. Like I said, you could use a block, a yoga block, or a chair, or a stool, whatever you need to. Walk over to the other side. Good. Hold it. Hold it. Back to the center. Heel toe, hip width apart. Bend the knees. Nice forward fold. Love these forward folds. Feels great, but my glasses always start falling off. It's all right. Down on the ground, utilizing my core, slowly pull myself up. See, trying to get my tailbone in a straight line, pointing to the ground. All right, excellent. Let's go for round 2. All right, round 2, hip width apart. I'm going to do this from the front now so you can kind of see it. See how goofy it kind of looks, but that's okay as long as it's working. All right, hands out, head up, tightening up my back, and forward, utilizing my lower abdominal muscle. Relax the shoulders, relax the gluten, the hammies, and the quads. 3, tighten it, 2, 1, and out. That doesn't mean throw the lower back out. Remember, you want to keep that nice and straight. I'm looking up a little too high, focusing on the crown of my head and pulling it in, engaging the lower abs. It's all happening there. You gotta hold it, gang. Hold it tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. This act of holding and really engaging the lower abs and focusing on keeping it tight, just not standing here like you're holding an egg and forward, is really what's going to make it all happen. Just really engaging and contracting those muscles. Good. Relax the shoulders. Pull it in. It's like doing a million crunches, except you're not hurting yourself, which is awesome. Good, that's 3, and out. Tight, may want to bend my elbows slightly, keep my shoulders down, my crown of my head up, and in. 4, hold it. 3, 2, 1, and out. I think this is the last one. Good. And in and hold it. Good. Whew. Relax the shoulders, relax the major muscles below the waist to keep the core, the lower abdominal wall engaged. And come on back. Got the other side to do. So now I'm going to take my left leg. I'm going to really try to ground it down. You're going to see that one leg is a little bit stronger than the other, and that's okay. And once again, we're not trying to meet it. If you can only go a little bit, that's okay. It's all about this. Don't be a hero. Don't hurt yourself. All right, keeping my foot, all 4 corners engaged, checking my hips, turning my toes slightly out to the side, making sure I'm not bowling into it. Good, good posture. Hands behind my head, elbows, as you could see, out to the side. You didn't see that before, and they stayed to the side. And bring it up. 1. Ooh, this leg is stronger. And 2. Good. And 3. Ooh, a little bit, that's okay. And 4. And 5. Good. Breathe. And 6. And 7. And 8. Look, I may only go there, but that's okay. And 9. I may only go here, and that's okay. And last one, 10. All right. Again, going to do our kicking once again. Don't have to kick up here. Okay, it's almost like as if you're holding on to, if you want to make a fist, you can, like you're holding on to a stick, like you want to break it over your shins or your knees. You just want to make sure you're bringing your top, upper body, and lower body together at the same time. I'll go to the side so you could see it. We got this. 20, only 10 on each leg. Posture, pelvis tucked in, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Okay. We only have one more set of this, gang, and we are set. All right. Back. Whew. Let's get our body in a line. Good posture here. Feet out a little bit more than hip width. Hands on my hips, my waist. Make sure it's straight. Bringing my core in and going straight out. Back, sucking the core in. Good, crown of the head to tailbone. It's like I want my crown of my head to go in one direction, my tailbone in another. Good. And down. Walk it over. Stretching is great during the workout. A lot of us stretch before. You don't really want to do stagnant stretching beforehand. I think I'd say that a few times. Like we jump right into it. We stretch out before we work out, and that's equivalent to taking a rubber band out of a freezer and trying to pull it. What's going to happen? We got to work out a little bit and warm up our muscles and then stretch out. Or, for me, I like to do little stretches as I go. It's relaxing. My body keeps getting warmer and warmer, so each time I get a deeper stretch in without forcing it at all. Like I'm really working up a sweat with this. Nice forward fold. Bend the knees a little bit more generously. Shake your head if you need to, left and right, yes and no. Upper body just hangs. Hands on the ground, and you know I use my core for everything. So use it to pull my body up, not utilizing anything but my core muscles as I push my tailbone down. All right. Last one. Let's give ourselves a little hug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice one hand goes on top first, then the other. Going to the back. Oh, look at how much further I could go now. Point made, and pull it. I even engage my core a little bit here. Relax the head, shake it. Yes and no. Just to keep it loose. And good. And out. Other hand on top, leading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That last one was like, and good. Bring it around and pull it. Oh. Man, this feels so good, especially if you're hunched over a lot. Just stretch that back out. Excellent. Whew, and drop it. Here we go. Work it out. Lower back, lower abs. Gotta love it. And hands out, head up, pelvis tucked in, and we bring it in. Really hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. Got to really focus on. I could see now as I'm getting tired, I'm starting to utilize other muscles. So think about it. And in. Whew, 2, 2, 3, and out. Got a new camera. Remember, work on the lats. Head up. Oh, I'm trying not to bend it. And 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know where to look. It's like watching a fly. Where do I put my eyes? I don't know. And up. I'm just going to focus on my core and engaging it. And here we go. 4, 2, 3. There go the glasses. 4, 5. Ooh, relax the shoulders, Steph. And out. Good. Hold it up. Shoulders away from the ears. Ah, tighten the back. Yeah. And bring it in. Good. Now, what we're going to do a little different at the end here is we're going to now keep in this position, but slightly pulse. So what I mean is, I'm not going to, once again, I'm not bringing my butt out. It's staying where it is. Pelvis is tucked in, but I'm going to relax it. Ready? Relax and contract. 1. Relax and contract. 2. But not sticking it out. 3. 4. Relax the legs. 5. Kept a slight bend the whole time. 6. 7. Wow. 8. Here we go. 9. Looks so silly, but I'm telling you, it's hurting. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay. Last set of kicks. Bringing the hands up, shoulders down. We don't want them straight up. Keep them away from your ears. And go. 1 and 2. I'll go a little lower. 3. So you could see I'm still contracting. In fact, sometimes if we kick too high, we're utilizing more of our major muscles again, so we've got to be careful of that. Almost there, I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, gang, here we go. Hands on our hips. I'm bringing my feet out a little bit more than before. Yeah, a little more than even before. Good. Hands on the hips, head up, bringing the core in, and oh yeah, coming forward. Bending the knees slightly, getting tired, so you've got to be careful when you start compensating with other parts of the body. And down. Good. Oh, I'm going to stay in the middle for this one. And drop it. Almost like a wide leg forward fold. There goes my hood. I was thinking about it the whole time. Like, wow, this is an anti-gravity hood. Not. All right. Oh, that feels great. Heel toe in. Grab the elbows, forward fold, bend the knees generously, head down. Don't worry about the hood. You got one on. Mop up the sweat on the back of your head. Slowly, slowly utilizing your core. Roll up. Good. Fix everything. And last stretch. Side body like we did before. You'll see these a lot because they just feel so great. If you're doing it correctly and really staying grounded down, I've got my left arm up. You can feel it from your foot all the way to the tips of your fingers, man. This is a great, great and healthy stretch. Oh yeah. Down. Good job today, guys. And over. I know I worked up a sweat. Then again, we're inside today. We're at my studio in Forest Ranch here in San Diego. Thought we'd go inside for a change. And of course I wear a sweatshirt inside. That was brilliant. And down, and 2 hands up. Shoulders away from the ears. Let's get a nice upper back bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just let it come down slowly. All right, everybody, thank you so much for working out with me today to CANi Core. Please, if you have any comments, any suggestions, any questions you want answered, please leave it in the section below. I think there's a comment section, okay? And we'll be sure to look at it, answer each if we can, and look forward to seeing you next time on CANi Core. Stephanie here. I'm out. Have a great day.